What's up? What's up? Welcome back to the channel. Daniel checking back in with a new video and a new topic. And today, I'm going to talk about manifesting abundance and the law of attraction. And can we really manifest abundance in our lives? How good does that work? How good does the law of assumption and the law of attraction really work? And do all these people really know what they're talking about? Are they really being real about it? Is it real? Can people really do it? So this idea and this concept has been bugging me for a while. Like, it's something that I can't fully grasp that well, and maybe that's why I have a problem doing it. I think in a practical way, like things work because of this and that, and not because of some outside woo-woo factor or some miracle factor. I think of a more scientific way. I'm trying to shrink things down and connect the dots and make it make sense, because this manifestation thing is totally different. It's like a different way of believing and thinking. And a lot of these manifestation gurus are talking about how you need to become this person to attract abundance and believe it and imagine it. And there's all these different practices. And a lot of them just seem so strange and funny and like not practical at all. So it's hard for me to really believe in and understand. Can you manifest abundance? Does the law of attraction really work? And the law of assumption and the law of attraction, they seem like they work together. Like if you assume it, you're attracting it. Like if you can imagine it, you can attract it. And I've been listening to Neville Goddard talk about these techniques and these manifestation techniques that he uses. And he has a book that he wrote. I haven't read it all. I listened to part of it. And I need to go back and listen to the rest because it's really different. It's really interesting how he puts it. How he says you need to believe yourself. I've heard him talk about some other things, like you need to imagine yourself having what you wanted and already having it, and it will happen. It will come into your life. Believe it. And it's funny because the way they describe this is like almost like how somebody described we don't know the difference between what our mind thinks is real and what we really see in life. It's not, I think that's what they said. What we imagine can be as real as what we see with our eyes. It's the same feeling we get from those two different things. I think that's the way they describe it. That's a whole other thing that's kind of complex and complicated. Kind of complex and complicated to understand. Kind of complicated to understand. So a lot of these people are talking about, these esoteric ideas and these beliefs. Like you have to believe you're that person that has abundance. You don't have to try. You don't have to want it. You just have to see yourself with it. see yourself with the abundance and see yourself winning this lotto ticket or you know, it sounds so funny the way they describe it too when they say it. And there's another guy that was describing how we need to retard max more and just do. Stop overthinking it. You're overthinking it. You're trying too hard. Just do it. It seems like a have, do, be method. Like you already have it. You can imagine it. And now you just need to do a little bit of the work, and then you can be that person. But it also ties into something Jim Rohn said. What did he say? He said, something like, to have more, you have to be more. And to get extraordinary results, you have to become extraordinary. Something to that effect. So, my practical mind can grasp that idea. Like, I have to gain the skills and the knowledge to get the power or get the money, you know. If I become more, I can have more. So that's a more practical idea. But the law of attraction and the law of assumption is like a more magical idea. Like it's gonna magically appear because I imagined it, and I'm gonna become this other person because I believed it. And so it's got to happen. So these people, they talk about this stuff. You don't have to try it so hard, and you just have to imagine it. And they have these practices they go over. You know, every day you need to believe it. You need to write it down. And there is a lot of truth to it. There is truth to it, but it's just my practical mind and belief system is just hard to change up. My thinking from not having to practically work something out and not, you know, think about it so hard, but just imagine it and believe it. And I think that is a big part of life. Like, people get too far away from that, because when we were kids, we could imagine things and we could fantasize about things, and we could use it for motivation and to grow. My practical mind can also understand how our attitude affects our altitude. You know, our attitude can help us get to places and do a lot of things to become great, you know, to be greater. So I understand that fact, and that your attitude is, the idea of your attitude is a lot deeper than what people think. They don't really understand that concept. The concept of your attitude, I looked up the definition, and it's like your attitude is like a combination of your beliefs and your behavior and your ideas and maybe you're part of your personality, but all that stuff, all your emotional state, you know, your emotions and your feelings and your mental health, it all influences your attitude. So when all them things are working together, you have a good attitude and you can go farther. And I've heard people talk about how your thinking, your thoughts change, your beliefs or your ideas, your thinking can change everything. As a man thinketh. So those are more practical ideas. I really identify with that way of thinking and stuff. But manifesting stuff into your life out of the blue, out of oblivion, you know, attracting abundance out of oblivion, it's gonna come out, and you're gonna get it somehow by focusing on it. A bunch of money or a healthy relationship with your family or the love of your life. It just sounds so far-fetched, but I think people want to romanticize things like that and want to believe in things like that, and the life is funny like that in some ways. Sometimes we can attract bad, like the idea we can attract good things and we can attract bad things by focusing on those things, or thinking about them. It's a very strange way of believing, but we also are really connected with the universe and we're part of this, matrix place. So there is a weird sense of like, you have a influence on things and around you and energy and vibration to change the outcome of your life. I think a lot of people want to believe that, and like it could be possible. It's just very hard to grasp for me. It's not practical, it's not rational. It just seems like something that's so weird, and it's frustrating. It's not logical, Captain. It's not. It's like I'm more like the Spock type. Like I don't want to believe like there's a majestic side of life where there's miracles that can happen, or there's energy vibes and vibration. But when you break it down, it's kind of true. There's like some weird, how would you say it? There's some weird things that go on in the universe that we can't describe. So it's partly, I want to say it's partly true. A lot of that stuff could be true. Like we can attract things and we can change the outcome of things by believing. Because of some of the things that I've seen, it's hard to explain. A lot of things are hard to explain in this universe, and the idea of manifesting abundance and law of attraction, or the secret, imagining things and bringing them to fruition, and I've known about this for a long time, and it still sounds so crazy, but it's kind of true. It seems like there's a truth to it. There's a little bit of truth to it, and it's just it's a weird concept. It's a funny concept to me. Maybe that's why I struggle with it so much, and understanding how to become the person I need to be, or just be the person I need to be to change my world, to attract abundance, to grow into somebody different. It's hard to understand, but it's really interesting, and I want to see what other people got to say about this. I mean, if you want, you can comment down below. If you have any questions, I will try to get back to you. But yeah, it's funny. Law of assumption and imagining things and just believing it can change the outcome of your life. How that works is crazy, but alright, that's going to be it for this one. I'll see you in the next one.